Hello everybody, with you Mohammed Bermawi. In this video we are going to talk about an important utility found inside True Direction Oscillator. This utility is called channels. Channels is very good and it helps us to figure out the trend, to find our support, our resistance, to trail stop. It is a very good utility. In True Direction Oscillator, you can use two kinds of channels. You can draw standard deviation channels and linear regression channels. How can you pick up your channel from TDO? All what you have to do is to click on the Show Channel button, like this. The channel will appear. This is a standard deviation channel. It consists of two channels. The middle line is a linear regression line. MetaTrader add for it a standard deviation and subtract from it another standard deviation for the same period. So this is 40 periods. So this standard deviation for 40 period added and subtracted to draw two parallel lines. If we double it, then we will have another channel by the blue color bands here and here with two standard deviation. Why do we add two standard deviation channel? Because it is well known that price stay inside the one standard deviation 86% of the time, while it stay inside the two standard deviation over 98% of the time. So when price touch the upper channel like this or like this, then there is a great probability that price will reverse, or price candles will reverse its direction and return back to the mean. As you can see here, it makes a touch and then it touches it back again and return it back to the mean. Then it went to the upside. When it touched it here, it returned it back to the mean. This is why we use two standard deviation channels. So how can you switch between standard deviation channel and linear regression channel? Very easy. You will open your parameters, go to category 6, category number 6. Here you will find channel button setting. You will choose to switch from standard deviation to linear regression channel. This is the linear regression channel. A linear regression channel consists of a midline, which is a linear regression study, linear regression line for this period. This linear regression line is inside the center or the middle of the data. Then it searches the highest high and the lowest low from this line, the highest close and the lowest low from this line, and it will take the distance, this distance, and add it and subtract it from all the data. By this you will have two pandas. Those two pandas will be above and below your data, and they will occupy the candle and the direction, and show you the direction of the chart. So back again, when price touch the lower band or the higher band of the linear regression channel, then we have a high probability to revert to the mean. Plus that linear regression channel show us the direction of the chart, and we can use them as a trailing stop. We can use them as targets for trading with True Direction Oscillator. The utility of the channels inside True Direction Oscillator contain a lot of good parameters, so you can change those parameters and see more capabilities of them. If you wanted to change the period, that by default the period is 40, which is the middle cycle inside the TDO panel. I have chosen 40 because I want to put you inside the middle cycle of the TDO panel. You can change it to and make it 81 160 or whatever you want from cycle parameters. I love to make my channel with one of the parameter inside the TDO panel, so I can make it 80 by going to category number 6 and choosing the channel length and making it 80 to see what we'll have. As you can see, it is still telling us that we are inside sideway. I don't want to tell you that when I will change to 160, it will tell me that I am in a downtrend. As you can see, you can make your channel look like ray. You can make your channel look like ray by choosing channel ray, hide or show. So I will choose to show. I want to return this to 80 and let us see. As you can see, the channel now should look like array. It gives you a study to what might happen in the future. Where is your support in the future? Where is your resistance in the future as a trend? So if the price wanted to move like this, then I might use the lower band for the linear regression channel as a stop loss, trailing stop loss. Of course, you can make it a standard deviation. Okay, so each time it will touch the upper side or the downside, you can buy and sell and buy and sell and so on. Another good utility, another thing inside this utility, you can show the channel add a colorful background. So I will make the background colorful by choosing true, and as you can see, by adding colors, we are showing it in another better style. You can change the standard deviation multiplier of the first channel or the second channel. I choose here to make it 1 and 2, and I told you why, but you can make it whatever you want. A good idea is to use Fibonacci data. So I can make it 1.618, and to make this 2.618. So let's see what will happen. The channel now become much more wider because 1.618 is much more close to 2, so it replaced it, and it will become very hard to touch 2.618. So if it touch 2.618, this will mean that the probability for a revert to the mean is much more bigger. I really hope that, of course, you can change the colors whatever you want. I made here much more darker than default. I used the maroon instead of red, and I used navy instead of blue to make it look much more better. If your background is white or with a light color, then you can make the color of the channels much more whiter and so on. It's your choice. I hope that this video is good for you and it helped you to understand in another utility found inside True Direction Oscillator, which is channels. Good luck, everybody.